ball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
0-1, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, to his left, Bryant. And there's one gone to begin the evening. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third,
Grinding
third
in,
baseman.
Chris Bryant.
Chris.
He averaged just a few ticks shy of
Bryant.
300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0.
No strike.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is there. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Kyle.
Man at second here with 2 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
That's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Maikel Franco.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Rizzo is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Aaron.
So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was off the plate. Let's see if 0-2 is even further outside the zone.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Gene Segura standing in. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Pitcher,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Almora.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And in to bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. Liner toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Hernandez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. A pause and the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a pop-up now. Darvish has got it, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Chris.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving, so that one must have had some real good late life.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. Bryant's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Now another 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Yu Darvish, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's Zobrist now at second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Rhys Hoskins.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he falls behind 0-2. And 2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Right there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and the throw is in time. Realmuto is retired. 2 down now.
The center fielder, Andrew.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece. Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nicholas Castellanos is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Chopped to third, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even at 1 apiece. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Number 36.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Corey Guerin been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Number 73 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 73.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now
2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't, and this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Xavier Cedeno will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Xavier Cedeno.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Haas started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ground ball right side. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now
Good range shown
left fielder,
off into the hole
Corey
right there. That's not an easy
Dickerson.
play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris
Leading
Bryant.
for the
He could
Cubs,
really use a knock here. 0 for
third
3
baseman,
in the game so far.
Rare.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking
The catcher,
fastball
number
all the
40.
way there, and that's
Wilson.
exactly what he got. Got the
John
barrel out
Barrett.
front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw will come into the infield, and a winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ball game! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of